Okay, starting the stream. Okay. Hello, how's everyone doing? Hope everyone's having a wonderful Friday. I know I started a bit late today, but I've been busy with a few things. Okay. Let me just post this on Twitter too, and have a nice fun Friday stream, hang out, talk about some things. Okay. Did you guys get a notification for the stream, by the way?
Not yet.
I guess it might be because I had it might be because of that 3 video thing, because when you upload like 3 videos within 24 hours on YouTube, it doesn't like it doesn't send out a notification. That's what it might be. Yeah, I did post 3 videos within 24 hours, so I guess there's no notification for this one. Well, whatever. Okay. 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 One more time, how long until the Fool's Gold Saucer?
10 minutes.
Okay, 10 minutes. Okay, well, we can do a bounty in that time. Hey, guys.
What the heck is up with this build physics right here?
Whoa.
Why does it have kidnapping underneath my... Oh my god.
That was me. It's actually I'm on my horse.
Yeah, you put it on my horse.
Hey, Pro, I'm good. Teddy, how are you, man? I would do, a Let's Play Valet Noir one day. Okay, Sandony Graveyard. Not too far.
Oh no.
Not a clue.
Man, that was a long run.
That's... Wow. That was untrue.
Search the area for the targets. Oh, there's probably one in the... I'm gonna check the graveyard.
Oh! Whoa!
You find them already?
It's ambush. It's ambush.
Whoa, okay.
Get him, boys!
Oh, look at the bounty.
Oh, how am I missing all these shots? That was horrible.
I'll get this guy.
I got...
Yeah!
Oh, okay. This dude.
You piece of shit.
Oh, and guys, some new files were found for, like, Red Dead Online about, like, cattle rustling or something like that. I think I'm gonna have a video on that tomorrow. A new DLC possibly Red Dead Online's been found. Not clickbait, like, actual files that have been found.
Okay, I'm fine with that. Because I always want to
Thank you, Brett. I'm glad that you like my content.
It would be fun if, Reddit Online got, like, hangouts.
Yeah, Matt.
Like,
Yeah,
games
just do
with
like a
friends.
table, your own business. That's weird. My horse has a hair.
And I guess at like 3 minutes it's delivered the thing. Did I watch the Ricky Gervais roast yet, Pro? I did watch it. I did watch it, Tricky. You know, the part that stood out to me the most in that was when he said about how like a lot of the corporations the celebrities work for have like ties to the Communist Party of China. Like that part I remember like well he was right on that when he said that.
Let's go on the road. We can have enough time.
I don't know, Bandu. I mean, there's way more signs from Dimitri, for example. Have I heard about Sonic Origins? I don't know what that is. When did I start? I started the stream like 4 minutes ago, but it's, you didn't get it. The reason you didn't get a notification is because, on YouTube, when you post 3 videos within a 24-hour period, it doesn't send out notifications for the 4th video. Oh, great. So that's why, you didn't get a notification for this stream.
got my hat. I paid 42 gold for John Monster's outfit.
Sonic Origins is the 2D classic Sonic games. Oh, okay. There's a lot of those Sonic games out there, but I haven't, I've only played, was it Sonic Heroes? That was the only one I played. That was on PS2, and I played Shadow the Hedgehog also. Yeah, it was
Sonic
funny, and I think he caught them off guard with a lot of the stuff that he said, Mario. Maybe, Drake and Will.
I want to get the horse out of here, guys.
I know that, Ryan. I'm good, Leone. How are you, man? My day's good. How are you guys? You guys having a good Friday?
Yes.
Would you consider a GTA 5 story meeting your character and helping out when Lester said do the market stocks and teach us to work with it? Meeting your character. Would I consider a GTA 5 story meeting? Well, what do you mean? I mean, do you mean that, like, bring the stock market into the online? I would like to see the stock market in GTA Online. The stock market is really terrible right now in real life, but it's, yeah, I mean, I would like to see it in GTA Online, too.
Fool's Gold starts in 4 minutes. Do you want us to just run down the clock and then we can just join that?
Yeah, might as well. Do it to 1 minute. When there's 1 minute, deliver the target.
Yeah.
Let me look at my daily challenges. What do we got here?
Hey, is the bounties like the contract missions where the longer you take on them, the more money you get?
What you're talking about in this game?
Yeah.
The longer you take on in most missions, almost any timed mission, except sale missions, the longer you take on any timed mission in this game, you get more money. Sale missions are the only ones. The sale missions are the only ones that don't really give you more money.
Right, I got a Zop over here. By wearing.
Huh?
Where? Let me see here. I gotta, don't deliver the target just yet. Wait.
I'm just waiting.
Yeah, I don't have the target.
There's a daily challenge for me to take pictures of bounty targets, and I took 2 pictures there. So I was good on that.
But you can't photograph the bounty?
Well,
On the character?
that's I've just personally never liked a lot of celebrities, Mario, just because of just the fact that a lot of celebrities, not saying every celebrity, but like a lot of celebrities have like a very entitled mindset where they think that because they're a celebrity, they think that automatically makes them experts on everything regarding politics, economics, laws, taxes, you know, a bunch of other stuff, and you know, it's fine to have an opinion. Everyone has the right to have an opinion. Everyone has the right to believe whatever they want to believe. But acting like you are more qualified because you are an actor or a musician is stupid. And that's just dumb.
Let's wait for like 10 seconds to deliver them.
There's no point. From what I've
1 minute,
understood.
under 1 minute is pretty much the same time as like the last 30 seconds. So it's just
What the? Oh!
Oh, don't shoot him!
Get
Don't
out.
shoot him! Oh, shoot!
Oh, what? We can invite you to the party, gamer, but we don't have any space in the session because private sessions are only 6 people. In the next session we join, we might have a
Yeah,
room
put him in.
to invite you.
How about being a session?
Oh, I
Those
usually
were the
use a
last
bolt
time.
action rifle for killing the alligators. Okay, let's just deliver the targets here.
Well, I'm always pleased to see them breathing. To pay their debt. I'll
Isn't
make
this the
good on my
legendary
promise
bounty?
as easy as you pay me.
I don't think so, no.
Well, I'm still holding the bounty target. Never mind.
Sorry.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Okay. I wonder if Elon Musk buys Rockstar. Well, he can't make it any worse than what Rockstar's leadership is right now.
Did you get paid for that?
I did. Did you?
Yes.
I don't think so.
35?
No,
Yeah,
I'm pretty
nothing popped up
sure.
for me.
I'm pretty sure GTA and Red Dead will be in better hands with Elon Musk, because it looks like he cares about free speech, at least with Facebook, right? Facebook or Twitter.
What was it, Gamer?
It's Twitter
Invite to the party.
that he's buying. Oh yeah, can somebody invite Gamer to the party?
I'll do it, man.
Thank you.
I'll do it.
Oh, Fool's Gold is ready. Okay.
Sweet.
Alright.
Already invited him.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna enter Fool's Gold. Everyone ready?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, go
Okay.
for it.
Get my main caster. My computer.
Hello, hello.
Hey,
Hi.
Pro, I feel like there is
What up?
there's a lot of propaganda advocating for communism. Well, it's what I'll tell you something is that there's a lot of like young people, and it's mostly like young people that are like in high school and college, and they think that communism is a good system when they've never lived under it, they've never experienced that. My parents lived under a communist system, and my parents tell me oftentimes like the horrors that they went through under that.
How was it? Get 8 subscribers from my channel.
How you guys doing today?
Doing good. How
I'm
are you,
good.
Gamer?
Good.
That's good. And don't worry about the invite to the game
I'm
session.
actually pretty much
Party's
stuck.
enough.
Whoa.
Yeah, I got done pretty late today. I apologize.
It's okay. Okay.
Got the armor.
How do I get the armor?
Oh, damn. He got me with the carbon rifle.
Got him there. Okay, I'm going for that armor. Okay, never mind then.
Oh yeah.
What the? What, I'm... Okay,
What?
I'm wearing it now? Okay.
Oh!
Okay, that was weird.
I think there might be a hacker.
What?
I tried to scan
What is
several
going on
times.
right now? Like, it's, oh my...
Pretty sure.
I got
tried to
shot
scan
already.
several times.
Like, I got just surrounded so badly and I lost almost all my health so quick.
Come here. Oh, come on. Well, he does not let me tackle him.
Yeah, this is gonna be hard. What the? Why can't I lock on to him?
Oh,
Okay.
the armor.
This guy's sniping, but...
Never mind.
Are you guys able to lock on to some of these guys?
No.
Sometimes.
I have free internet.
No, I have auto aim on. I turned it on. But it's... My God, this guy was sitting back here with the car camera. I'm trying to see if there's a cheater in here, and this guy just keeps sniping me. I don't even know why he's sniping me. It's like that's not gonna help you win the match just by sitting back there and just sniping.
No, there's
He is shot.
yeah, there's definitely a cheater.
I can't lock on.
Because
Can you guys lock on to him?
this one dude
Not the red
repeatedly
Like,
shot
you guys
the
tell
guy.
me, can you
about
lock
12
on to him? I
times and
can't.
didn't die.
The guy with the
No.
armor. Can you lock on to him?
No.
And then he turned
No.
around and he
Seriously, like, literally, what a scumbag. It's
Just
like,
use explosives on him.
I have no more
Yeah, I
explosives,
can't lock
unfortunately.
onto him.
But,
He's doing a...
what a scumbag. Honestly, what a scumbag. But it's just, it's for people wondering, I'm playing on PS5, so this isn't like a modder that we're fighting, but he is cheating. What he's doing that stupid off the radar glitch or whatever it is where you can't lock on to people. That's an actual glitch. And so it's
oh yeah, this is the dude. This is the dude.
Yeah, you guys can't lock on to him either, can you?
No, I can't.
What is the guy's name that's doing it?
It's the Anna.
The one with 3 Gs.
The guy that has 19 kills, that's him? He's the one that's cheating?
20, yeah. 20 kills, yeah.
Die! Come on! Stop it! Ah! I was so close. I tried to kill him, but he don't let me lock on. It's hard to kill the brain.
I cannot lock on right now.
I made a full ticket on him.
Is he using the perk that you can't lock on? The slippery. Is he using slippery? Is there a way to tell, or is he just cheating?
I'm presuming he's cheating.
Does anybody in my chat know? Do you guys know that's watching the stream? When somebody has the armor on and they use slippery, does it give you an icon when they're using slippery? Because I think this guy is using a glitch. I don't think that he's using slippery. Like, what do you guys think in the chat? The guy that I can't lock onto. This guy's not cheating. This guy that just grabbed the armor, he's playing fair. But the other guy, I could not shoot him.
Okay, another guy is off the radar.
Nobody killed the guy.
I didn't see the icon though. Like when he was, I didn't see it. But it's let me see if we can find him again.
I'll get on.
Great.
What? Die! Oh, here we go.
Okay.
I killed him. I haven't even several shots. You know, he's still alive.
I think that wait, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but when you use slippery, right? Yeah, when you use slippery, you can still lock onto them, but you see like the big blob, right? Instead of like being a small little dot, you see like a big blob, right? So it's that's like let's see if we can find him.
You can still lock onto people when they have slip.
I want to see if I can find him.
Where
is he right now?
Let's. Find you.
I can't see anything in these bushes.
Yeah, me too.
Crap! I got disconnected.
Oh no.
Armor.
Oh, I'm trying to. Oh, I just found him.
You found the
You
cheater?
guys got by yourself. Okay.
Yeah.
Where's
Get
he?
by yourself. I got.
Close to the.
I tried to find him, but I got disconnected.
Oh, it's that
Not
one
mine,
dude with the
But you guys see what I'm talking about? Like, you guys haven't been able to lock onto him, right?
No, I haven't been able to.
He just blew me up.
You know what? This guy had 24 kills in that round.
Yeah. I
Because
don't know why
he's
this
cheating. He's not playing fair.
I'm reporting him.
I just did.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I whipped out 2 people.
Although, those players deserve that.
Probably not gonna do anything, but at least it's better than nothing. Okay. I'm sorry for people that I haven't read the chat. I'm sorry. I was just so distracted with this cheater. Hey Pro, hope you're having an awesome day. Just saying hi as always. Take care, Athena. Thank you for stopping by, Athena. It's a shame you couldn't play I
Anthony
Wouldn't Want to
is-
Be Like You by
Yo,
Alan
chat.
Parsons Project during the part when you kidnapped Devin in the Third Way Pro. It's one of my favorites. Yeah, and it should 37 kills and 2 deaths. Seriously, like I don't care how good you are. This is just very suspicious to me. And like most of us are high level players in here. Like we know what we're doing. This guy 37 kills and 2 deaths. No, it's just I don't like maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's just playing fair, but like the fact that I couldn't lock on to him, I don't think that was slippery. I think that he was actually doing that off the radar glitch. I think that's what it was. It was just. I hate off the radar players. Ruins the game.
Anthony
Sad thing is
says-
Rockstar Games won't come after these players. So you know what I'm talking about then, Anthony. Thank you for the super chat. Do you think that guy was? Do you guys think that guy was cheating? The guy that I couldn't lock onto earlier? Because I think he was. That was just really suspicious for me. I could not shoot him once. It was like, people like that just ruin the game. It's just...
There was actually 2 of them.
There's 2 of them? Oh, I only noticed the guy that had 37 kills, but it's just...
Yeah, there was another guy trying to lock onto him, but I couldn't get him.
Thank you, Dreadnought. Hey, Pro, mind if I join you later? My gamer tag is General VD 2026. Yeah, sure, you could join us, General, but it's I can't add anyone right now, unfortunately, because my list is full, and I don't want to decide on who to delete right now. So it's I only delete people that are offline for a very long time, or if they do something bad. So I'm gonna have to determine that because I got 2,000 friends. But you can try to add somebody else in here. If one of you guys in the party could add General, he's Dreadnought Warrior. He wants to play.
I can.
Hello,
Yeah, it's just
professional.
a
Greetings from Culiacan, Sonora, Mexico. I hope I pronounced that right. Hey, Kevin.
Yeah, if there's a free
India.
spot,
Who's in here?
don't bother
Gotti.
sending me an invite. I'll just
Who?
stay in the party today.
Gotti.
Oh, they're already
They're
in
in
here?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna literally just go to private session, guys. Everyone leave the session. Everyone leave the session.
Yeah.
For people wondering what's going on, I had
they're coming after us.
these idiots that just follow me like lobbies to lobby and just kill me, and so it's like they're obsessed with me,
No!
and so they joined the
No!
session just
I shot
now.
my arrows. For no reason.
You're so you're so trash at PvP. Resort to accusing someone of cheating. Did you not even see the gameplay? What just happened earlier? I couldn't lock on to that guy. The whole thing. There was only one guy that a bunch of people killed me in that match, and there was only one guy that I thought was cheating because I couldn't lock on to him at all. But even everyone in my squad said that they couldn't lock on. So I think you should rewatch the gameplay, dude, and see what happened back there. Because I don't think you really know what you're talking about right
damn
now.
Players.
Hacker.
No, go away, player.
No,
Yeah,
look
me,
at my dog, man. I can't even revive it.
I'm gonna stay in the party chat for this stream.
Hey, Pro, when will the next GTA Vice City completion stream come out? Oh, sometime probably in May. Because I always do a charity stream in May, so I think it'll be sometime in May. We'll continue it
The
there.
player distracted me and got me killed with a panther. Hey. No! Go away!
Die!
You know what the
I
easiest
hate players.
You know what the easiest way to tell somebody that communism just to have them stop liking communism? Just tell them that under communism they wouldn't have their iPhones, they wouldn't have their PlayStations, they wouldn't have social media, they would only have state-sponsored media, they would have no freedom of speech. That's the
Are they the same
but
guys?
a lot of these people can't grasp that. They cannot seem to grasp that. I think it's personally I think it's ridiculous when I see somebody on like Twitter or like on an iPhone advocating for communism when they wouldn't even be allowed to have those things under communism. I mean, look at North Korea, for instance. In North Korea, there is a government-issued smartphone in North Korea, but it has no internet. And the few things that you are able to do on the smartphone, I bet the government just monitors everything you do anyways. So it's just these people don't know what they're don't know what they're talking about.
Hey, I tried to get the panther skin, but I couldn't. These players stole my panther from me.
Oh, saucer.
Major scumbags are there. Idiots. I'm going to report them.
Thank you for sponsoring the channel again, Tyler. What do I think of Elon Musk buying Twitter?
Or
Bowser,
What I'll say about it is that
can I get an invite?
I really don't like Twitter. I don't. And
set
some
up a
people
private session.
some people might find that strange, considering I have a pretty big Twitter following. I have like, how many followers do I have? Like 28,000 or something like that. But like I have like a lot of followers on Twitter. But even though I have a lot of followers on Twitter, I really don't like Twitter. Twitter is useful for me as a YouTuber because it helps me get the message out. Like when I want to talk about something, or like talk about a stream I'm posting and stuff like that. It helps get the message out, so it's useful for that. But if I was not a YouTuber, I would not have Twitter. I'm telling you right now, if I was a YouTuber, I wouldn't have it. I had a Twitter a long time ago, which I used it again for YouTube, and that was a long time ago just so I could follow Battlefield 3 when that was coming out, just so I could talk with the developer because they were responding to people on Twitter. But Twitter is like so toxic. It is. It's like the most toxic form of social media. Like, it's like people will start arguments and drama over the stupidest things on Twitter. Like people get pissed off, they get angry, they get outraged. Like it's just like a war zone on Twitter. It's like there's no peace and quiet on it. It's even if you post the most positive message ever, you're gonna have some idiot that's gonna try to start drama and try to start an argument, even if you're the most positive, nicest person ever. It's just that's just with Twitter. It's like you have the outraged people on Twitter. They're outraged constantly, and it's just I don't like Twitter for that reason.
I'm brave. What else? Players stole my Panther for me.
So as for what do I think of Elon Musk buying Twitter? I could care less. Like Elon could delete Twitter, and I could not. I would really care. So it's just
Odd.
Hey Pro,
There's
how are you
one thing
today?
I
Are you
don't
good? I'm
stand
good,
about.
Specialist. How are you, man? Okay, Saucer, I'm gonna invite you. Let's do this, okay.
I need to tell some.
Okay, Saucer,
one thing
I'm ready. Let me know when you're doing it.
There's one thing I don't stand. It's about team
now.
talking players.
Okay. This is the only glitch that you guys will ever see me doing, really on my channel, except the clothing glitches in GTA. I did do some of those to get some outfits, cool outfits, but it's like, this is really the only glitch you guys will ever see me doing, because it's like, this is a glitch to get into a private session, which should be a feature in the game, but it's just, unfortunately, I have people that follow me lobby to lobby and harass me, and so I can't play in a peaceful lobby with my friends, so we have to resort to this.
I do the same for GTA Online, for the private glitch. And I'm on Xbox. They made it harder to do.
Well, Glor, I can help you possibly later. I just can't, I can't, do anything right now, because I'm in a private session. I 100% agree with you on the world getting too PC. As of recent times, crap like that is getting way out of hand. And some channels told me, so all along. Oh, hey, General. How are you, man? Thank you for the super chat, Mr. Waifu.
Hi, General.
Why do people waste their time cheating?
Yo.
Let me join your session here. General, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, how are you, man?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
That's good.
Yeah, I just got the gym, so.
Yeah, like I said
The thing
earlier,
is-
if this is a free spot, give it to somebody else. I'll just stay in the party chat the whole time.
If you guys want to know how much, like, political correctness has, like, changed, just, like, look at GTA 4, for instance, because a lot of the things that they say in GTA 4, like the characters say, would not be allowed today, and it's just GTA 4 is just a way more serious game, and so there's some, there's some humor in it that, people would not find appropriate today, and I cannot picture would be in a game today,
Yeah, I've yet to see that video you posted today. The you going bowling. I gotta
Yep.
see that still.
Let's go
I
bowling.
remember I used to do that all the time in GTA 4. I got so good at it. I can get a perfect game every time. I used to be able to get a perfect game every time.
Okay, let's see. I might have to restart because I might be stuck on a black screen.
I'm surprised they don't have bowling or pool in GTA Online.
GTA 5?
Yeah. Well, online. They have darts
That's
online.
stupid.
They have
Yeah,
golf
bowling's my
online.
favorite activity of all time. That was easy for me.
Hey, Pro, I noticed you bump into a chair, which that upsets me because those chairs are nothing but trouble.
Wait, what?
Oh, I saw that you bump into a cheater earlier.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, he said
unfortunate.
Yeah, I somehow joined his lobby and he did kill me. So I tried to fight back for a bit and I just.
Do you talk about the guy we versed in the Fool's Gold?
Yeah.
And so the guy that had like 37 kills, you joined his lobby?
Yeah, like before I joined yours.
And he like you couldn't lock onto him either?
Well, barely. I did snipe him like a few times.
Yeah, but
I killed one of them.
sniping is
I don't know
more
which one.
manual. Like, were you actually able to lock onto him?
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess he.
I'm okay at.
I guess he wasn't doing it in free mode then, but in that lobby that we were in, nobody could lock onto him.
That's the thing I don't understand
24 kills and 2 deaths though. That's suspicious. But he only died, what, 2 times in that match?
Yeah.
That's suspicious.
And I think he died from explosive rounds those 2 times too, so it's just...
Yeah.
I use the explosive rounds, but I did try to kill him. It won't work for me.
Yeah, he used the shotgun repeater explosives, which is way too...
He's a tryhard.
Do I play Call of Duty Professional? I do. I play, I play Vanguard. Yeah, they probably wouldn't.
Well, I did. I do play few of them.
Last Call of Duty I played was Cold War. But I did watch your playthrough on Vanguard though.
Same.
And there's one thing I don't understand about players.
I'm doing a really fun playthrough right now of Sniper Elite 3. I got like
I've been
North
watching
Africa sniper costume for that.
I might have to rewatch the first part, but yeah, I've been watching that. I don't know anything about Sniper Elite, so
sorry.
I do like the my favorite part of the game is the slow bullet. The bullet can.
Shoot me
and it's like it's just a shame because the North Africa theater of like World War II was very important, but it doesn't get like a lot of coverage in like in games and even in movies. The old Call of Duty games used to have a lot of North Africa missions, but like Sniper Elite 3, the whole game is dedicated to that part of the game. But yeah, even there's a lot of kids today that don't even know like what the North Africa campaign was, and then there's like other kids that don't even know what the Battle of Midway was, and like a lot of people stood together. Like, a lot of people stood together: British, American, African, Arab troops, Polish troops, French, to stop like Germany and Italy in North Africa. And like that campaign was so important because it was like those were like the first major like land losses that Germany and Italy had. That was like North Africa and Stalingrad were the turning point of the war in Europe.
Jesus.
Yeah, I did learn something about that.
Stuff in GTA 4 that would not be acceptable now today is Rocco, Billy, Brian, Bulgarin. Yeah, I understand, Mr. Waifu.
Bulgarin figured chop someone's head off.
Yeah, I remember that scene too.
Yo,
Am I gonna play Carmen
Pearson.
Winstead game? So thank you, Mexican Link, for the super chat. What is that? I don't know what that is.
Hey Pearson, it says a lobby is full.
Thank you, man, for the super chat.
Oh yeah, it's not like Adra, but.
Yeah, the only dark scenes in GTA 5 was the Mr.
That
the torture
fortress.
scene,
Yeah.
and when Molly got crushed, but destroyed by the plane.
I bet you got juice to that.
Okay, let me start a posse here. What do I think of Mr. Beastle? Thank you for the super chat, Anthony. I don't really watch his channel much. I barely seen his channel. I know he does like those big giveaways, and he does a lot of work for charity. But I haven't watched. But I've only heard good things about him. I haven't heard like anything bad about him. I don't think he's like a bad guy. So it's I haven't heard anything bad about him personally.
Yeah, some people call him like a scammer or a clipper. Whatever that goes.
I don't really think he's a I don't really think he's a scammer. I mean, some of his thumbnails you could probably argue are a little clickbaity, but it's like I don't think he's a bad person at all.
Clickbait is such a interesting way of saying it today, because a lot of people throw that word around.
Thumbnails. I'm not.
I always thought that Mr. Beast's thumbnails were perfectly accurate, even though they seemed outrageous.
They kind of are a bit outrageous sometimes. But it's what I'll say is I got recommended a clickbait video the other day, actually. And I'm not gonna say what channel, but people probably know what channel I'm referring to. So I got recommended a clickbait video, and the clickbait video was titled like something like GTA 6 trailer or something like that revealed in 24 hours, something like that. It was just like that, and I got recommended this video 2 days ago. And so it was like, it's already been like 2 days past, and it's like GTA 6 like video trailer dropping in like 24 hours or something like that. And I'm like, how can people post stuff like this? Like, it's just and of course the video's over 8 minutes long. Of course, it's over 8 minutes long. And guys, whenever you're watching on YouTube, because like the GTA clickbaiters are some of the worst clickbaiters, but it's like if you ever go on the clickbaiters channels, look at how long the videos are on their channels, because almost every single one of their videos are over 8 minutes long. 8 minutes. Like, try to find one video that's under 8 minutes. And the reason that it's over 8 minutes is because when it's over 8 minutes, they can put as many ads as they want in it. When it's under 8 minutes, they can only put one ad into it. And so that's why all the clickbaiters videos are always that long.
Gotta make that YouTube money.
I remember.
There was a British YouTuber.
Those like forts where they're like the cube is moving and have like a 24-hour countdown. When it got to 0, they just restart the countdown.
You guys remember in like spring of 2020 it was that like they were saying that like GTA 6 is coming out soon, or there's like that huge big GTA 6 leak that all the clickbaiters were saying spreading around.
Yeah. And
I said that this is nonsense, there's no evidence for any of this stuff, and like there was this website that like tricked people and stuff like that they all redirected people to this website, and it was just all a bunch of nonsense.
What do you mean? If GTA 6 was coming out and someone had a leak for it, that leak could be taken down. That's how you know it's coming out.
Yeah. Well, if anybody had actual Rockstar insider info, they'd get sued really bad. So it's just it's.
These clippers are real scumbags.
What's your thoughts on the Modern Warfare 2 campaign having something to do with the Colombian cartel? The thing is, though, like, a lot of people are, like, saying that, but I hope that the Modern Warfare 2 campaign doesn't do, like, cartels or something like that. If there's, like, a mission with, like, the cartels, okay, that's fine. But I want the campaign to focus on, like, I want it to focus on Captain Price and, like, Gaz and, like, all of those characters and, like, Ghost and, like, the whole story with, like, Zakhaev and all of that other stuff. That's what I want, and Al-Assad. That's what I want Modern Warfare 2 to focus on. I don't want it to... What the... Okay, I don't want it to, like, yeah. I don't want it to focus on the cartels. Yeah, I'm gonna get killed here. It's just...
A panther, yeah. I had that happen once to me. I had that happen to me once with a grizzly bear.
Oh, no!
It's okay, don't worry about it.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
It just... I tried to lock onto the enemy, it just locked onto the bounty.
But yeah. That's how what happened to me.
Dark
When I
Viper
killed the bear.
AU
Killed the guy.
really
too.
hates cougars.
I had an incident where the grizzly bear killed the bounty target.
I had that happen too.
Yeah, it's funny when it happens though. Like, hey, better him than me, but that bear
Hey,
knew
Paul,
he should take my pay away.
Hey, Paul, is the posse full?
Yeah, I don't think that like GTA 5 would get away with some of the things they did even today. In the posse, let me check. No, we have spots for one more person in here. Is there somebody in the session who's not in the posse?
That would be me.
I'm in the party, but I'm not gonna join the game today. I'm not.
I have to restore my camp.
If I got home earlier, I would have joined the game, but nah. I'm just gonna be in the party today.
Ever seen Unwanted highlights? Those videos are good. Yeah, I mean, I guess they're kind of funny, but it's but I mean, I personally wouldn't recommend doing that because you still give like that clickbaiter like attention, and it's yeah.
I like watching Dark Viper's highlights from when he does the chaos stuff.
There was a good bear that you can break out sweet out of jail, but I never get that.
It's a shame there's people out there that have nothing better to do than clickbait GTA 6. Yep, they're doing it for views mainly.
I bet you, man, as soon as GTA 6 does come out, they're gonna do away for GTA 7.
My God, yeah.
Actually, no, probably Red Dead 3 at this point. So I think they announced that.
I'm just wishing for Red Dead Redemption 3.
I hope I had the same wish as Pro does. I hope that they do something with Chicago.
That's why you want to always research charities very carefully before you give money to them. I do charity streams on my channel all the time, and so it's whenever I do charity streams, I'm very picky with the charities that I pick, and yeah, I always check how much of the charity money actually goes to the charity, because there's a lot of it will oftentimes go to like different places that aren't necessarily for the charity, and there's some charities that are very corrupt. But it's yeah, and also like whenever I do my charity streams, I always donate hundreds of my own dollars live. I'm not a hypocrite. I don't ask people to donate and then don't donate myself. I always do make my own donations live as well. Thank you, George Moore, for sponsoring the channel.
I can't remember what the last game I played was that actually had like one of those good emotional stories to them.
The last game I played that had like a really good emotional story was probably Ghost of Tsushima.
That's a game I always wanted to try. I watched you do the DLC for that too.
I probably won't do a video on like $200,000 in Red Dead Online because it's just like, you know, I'm not really grinding much. I'm just playing for fun, and it's
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm really.
You got enough money for every DLC at this point.
What do you think of Take-Two stocks dropping so low? Well, the thing about that is that every stock is dropping really low right now. The stock market is terrible right now. There's like they're really it's not like that just Take-Two. It's like almost all the stocks are just going really bad right now.
Also, I gotta say, I like the video you did on the stock market for GTA 5.
Thank you. That I hope that video helps people out. The stock market video I did on GTA 5, because that
I didn't know. I had no idea you could wait to the end of the game to do all that.
Yeah,
to do assassinations. I thought you had to do them.
No, it's best to wait till the end of the game. You do the assassinations, and yeah, and then you just invest all the money in the stock market.
Because they force you to do the one, I believe.
How far?
And then you could do the rest. I didn't know that. To be fair, I think I've beaten GTA 5 like what, maybe 5 times. That's all. I never 100%ed it.
Well, I'm just, I know, I don't have that, I don't have an insane amount in the stock market. I just have, something that, I've had the same amount of money since, like, March of 2020 is when I started doing the stock market in real life. And, like, 2 years later here now, I built up a little bit of money from, like, the money that I've put into it, but I'm kind of down right now. I'm not doing too good in the stock market. Like, I have 4 stocks in the stock market right now, and all 4 of my stocks are really negative right now. They're all really bad. Like very badly down, and it's, the whole stock market is doing terrible. It's like, I've made a few stupid purchases with the stock market, I will admit that, in the past, but it's, but like, the last 4 stocks I have, all of them are doing bad. It's,
Yeah, I need to watch over not to kill the horse here.
I have a prediction for Red Dead Redemption 3 if it ever comes out.
What's your prediction?
I think it might take place in Mexico because that one dude who met you on the cliff in Red Dead Redemption 1 who said that Dutch killed his daughter on the ferry said he knew him from Mexico. I think some turmoil will happen in Mexico with John, Arthur, and maybe John's ex.
The guy that tells you about the shooting, you're talking about the strange man, right? The strange man, the guy with the black hat. Is that the guy you're talking about?
I haven't really played Red Dead Redemption.
That guy isn't.
How do you record?
That guy is something supernatural. The strange man. He's not a regular human. There's something very off about him.
There you go.
Oh, my horse.
I'm surprised you didn't mention that on Michael's final therapy session, the cutscene is different if you go to Dr. Friedlander before you do the big score. Oh, I actually didn't know that, Dislike. I didn't. I think I did, like, because I only did the Dr. Friedlander sessions how long? 3 times? I did it once in 2013, once in 2014, and once in 2022. So I haven't played the story in like 8 years, but I do remember a lot of the stuff in the story, but I guess that was one detail that I missed. So I didn't know that the session changes a little bit if you complete the big score.
What did they name him in high school again? Dr. Freelander?
Yeah, that was that he was made fun of a bit. But thank you for the super chat.
I forgot what it was.
Hey,
that's
Joe
what it
Burns.
was, yeah.
Make sure you guys check out my friend Joe Burns. He also does Red Dead and GTA content.
Yeah, hopefully by the end of this month. Hopefully by the end of this month I can get my channel up.
Hey, this is a same.
It's a trap.
Sometimes it's a trap, sometimes the dog leads you to a collectible, though.
Oh, okay. Well, last time I followed
sometimes
dogs,
the dog could turn on you.
Yeah.
Hey, Pro.
Yeah?
Did you know there's like God mode in Red Dead?
I didn't know about that. I know about the off-the-radar glitches, though.
Yeah, I did it kind of like at least a few times before.
Oh, I think he's... Hang on.
There.
Got it.
What is he? Oh.
Using the metal detector. Yeah.
He doesn't let me pay him.
Yeah, nothing else here. My night's going good, Joe Burns. How are you?
Last time I put... The dog leave me a trap.
What are your thoughts on Johnny Depp's lawsuit? I'm not really following that. I really don't care for celebrities. I don't. The only thing that I know about like the whole Johnny Depp thing is I know that his like girlfriend that she had accused him of stuff, and it looks like what she accused him was false, and Johnny Depp is now suing her. Am I right on that? So that's just that's all I pretty much know about it. I don't know more than that, and I don't follow these celebrities. It was like the Will Smith drama that happened, and it was just you know, I really don't care for much of these celebrities. She does. I'll tell you though, she does seem like she's a liar. When I looked at her body language, there's one video that I had recommended to me when she was like smiling in court, and then she quickly changed her smile to like try to look sad. So that was she does seem to me like she's not being truthful in what she's saying. Do you think the Pegorino family is pathetic? Yes. I think that Phil was the only one in the Pegorino family that knew what he was doing. If Phil was not in the Pegorino family, that family would have collapsed a long time ago.
It's a shame that they killed Ray off without a cutscene.
Yeah, it was like I thought Ray's death was always really cheesy. I didn't like how they got rid of him. It was just
Cause he was a major character. He was in every single DLC. Am I right?
Except the ballad. I don't think, no, he wasn't in the ballad.
Yeah.
Yeah. AH makes Ashley Butler look like Louise from Vice City Stories. Oh, well, thank you, Mr. Wayfield, for the super chat.
Oh, yeah, Ashley. What a, messed up person she was.
Thank you, Buddy Young. I'm sorry I didn't see your super chat earlier. Happy Friday, Professional. How did your week go? Mine is pretty good. May I please borrow some advice for starting a YouTube channel? Sure, buddy, and I'm sorry I didn't see your super chat earlier. Well, I have a video on my channel, and I can recommend you. It's a long video. It's a long one, but it will help you out tremendously if you are, if you want to start a YouTube channel. Let me find the name of it, for you. Okay.
I hope
so. The video is almost 2 years old at this point, June 2020. Okay, so the video is on my channel. It's called How to Start Up a Successful Gaming Channel. It's a 43-minute video, but in those 43 minutes, I basically talk about, like, the mistakes that I've made on my channel, the good things that I've done on my channel, like, you know, just general advice, things to do, things not to do when you're, like, running a channel. And, I really hope that helps you out, but it's,
I think you gave advice, too, when you were on, Dark Viper's, Q&A.
Yeah, I also gave some advice on Dark Viper's, you know, ramble video, but it was, what I'll tell you is that, you know, what I do not...
Dark Viper's not the only one with a rainbow.
Let me see, Moonshiner here,
My advice is do not play one game and only
yeah,
one
that's
game.
exactly what I was gonna say, is do not play only one game, because that is the mistake that I see just so many, like, I see just so many, like, so many people make this same mistake, where they just, they'll only play, like, one game on their channel, and they'll do content for this one game. You always want to try to expand your channel and do as many games as possible. It might be easier if you just play, like, a certain genre of games, like, you know, I play mostly crime games. Like, people call me a GTA YouTuber, even though I don't consider myself a GTA YouTuber. I'm just more of, like, a playthrough and lore channel, but it's, I tend to play, the majority of the playthroughs I do are, like, crime games. On my channel. So that's, I'm doing a war game right now, Sniper Elite, but most of the time I do, like, I do crime games.
Come to the bar.
Hey, Paul, can one of your friends invite me to your session so I can, like, chill with y'all?
We might not have enough room, though. Let me see. Yeah, we only have 6 people. We have 6 people in the posse right now. The private sessions can only do 6 people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
no
so
problem.
I mean, we could try to invite you, but I don't think it's gonna work. You guys send him an invite, but it's not going. I don't think it'll work.
Bro wants to come to the bar.
Oh yeah, Moonshine.
I'm gonna give you another.
The bar, 10 bar.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing they did on
drink.
When they nerfed the payout, the
okay,
challenge.
Wait, okay, there we go.
You guys remember when they did that to Red Dead? When they broke the daily challenges?
Yeah.
They nerfed them and they took out the streaks.
Oh, that really upsets me.
Yeah, they're like, I used to get up every day to do them, but now there's no point to doing them.
Yeah, I have
got a
like
lot of
26
gold
gold
in the
on me
game.
right now. I have like 26.
I'll go play for Red Dead
have
Redemption
like
1 sometime this year.
I have like 300 gold right now.
Oh, dang.
Why is my character like appearing drunk even though I
The,
didn't drink?
the highest I usually got is like around like 60, 70 or somewhere around like that.
And mind you, that's because I remember I got a certificate for free gold bars for one time.
I did got those
That's
at least
funny.
2 times.
The same thing happened in GTA. I got a code for free shark cards at some point. I never ever bought a single one.
How come you don't cook
Unless
dinner
it's-
before stream? I just don't have time a lot of times. Okay, here we go. I got
Like
the daily.
me, we had takeout today when I came back because I just had no time to
What are you just?
Hey, Paul, do you used to
Ow.
play World of Tanks on console?
No, I never played World of Tanks.
Stop it.
That game used to be fun until they turned to like futuristic stuff.
A lot of games are doing that today.
we have some
Shame.
fresh customers.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it.
Meanwhile, you got Halo being, they're like toning back the future stuff.
Like that.
Isn't that what Halo is?
Yeah, Halo Infinite is not going through a good time right now.
Do any of you guys need to
But,
sell
I-
anything?
I mean,
I
I
do
do,
have
but I'm not
moonshine.
joining the session today.
Okay,
I do have moonshine, but I can do it on my
I
own.
don't have anything.
anybody who needs to sell anything, invite me to your posse. Let me just, okay.
Yeah, bounces it up. This is where
I
Tom
love
Davis is.
Halo. One of my favorite series.
Do you think
Halo
the Pecorino
1,
family had an
Halo 2.
underboss? No, they didn't, and that was a problem with their family.
Yeah, I don't know why the Pecorinos doesn't need an underboss. They shouldn't do that.
Pecorinos, yeah, they were a joke. They were funny people, though.
Pegorinos were based on the Soprano crew in the Sopranos, but the Sopranos were at least the Soprano family was at least more intelligent and they knew how to make money.
Yeah.
But the
dumbest thing Pecorino did, in my opinion, was force Nico to to try to do a deal with Dimitri when he knows those two got history.
yeah, and then
Yeah, Pegorino
and the
doesn't
thing is though,
listen.
it's like if Nico does a deal, Pegorino's like, oh, Dimitri still has the horse and I got the cash or whatever. This is great. And it's
Yeah.
like, no, it's not. It's like Phil and Nico like almost died. It's just
Yep.
it was not a that was just not a. You know, the thing is though, is Pegorino, and the thing is though, you also have to wonder this: why did Dimitri want to work with Pegorino? There's a reason that none of the other families wanted to work with Dimitri, because they didn't trust him. Dimitri
Yep.
tried to work a little bit with the Ancelotti family, and then their whole like heroin operation got blown up by Nico, and then the Ancelottis just cut ties with him. So then he went over to work with the Pegorino family, and
There's 3 families, right?
there's 5.
that game.
There's the
5,
Ancelottis.
yep.
There's the Ancelottis, the Gambettis, the Havanos.
Vanos,
I don't remember the other 2 families. They're barely talked about.
Fatima,
But the most well known
McCreary's, right?
the most well known is the Ancelottis. Those were the most well known, but they're the weakest family, the weakest of the 5 families.
I think McCreary's was one of them.
No, McCreary is just an Irish
they're
American.
Irish.
Like
Oh, that's right.
they're just a gang for hire. They're just guys that you know,
Those are my favorite missions of the game. The McCreary
And
missions.
the McCreary family is actually kind of realistic, because the mafia will oftentimes like hire non-Italians and like other like crews when they want them to do a job that they can't be seen doing. They'll hire somebody like the McCreary McCreary gang for that.
Those
type
are
of
my favorite
situation.
cutscenes too.
They also hired Nico.
McCreary's.
after the first mission you do with Packy.
Pegorino,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
not a real family ULP. Yup. The
EOP.
commission, the old families. I know some of those guys, and they thought you were a fat joke.
The worst thing that Packy did is killed Cake on the wedding.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Mr. Waifu, for the super chat. And
Bro,
what I'll say about the about Pegorino, do you know what Pegorino could have done to actually get on the commission? What he could have actually done to get on the commission is he could have killed Dimitri. That's simply what he could have done.
Yep.
Because if he made a deal with Dimitri and his deal was ruined, backstabbed, and 2 of his guys almost died. And like if Pegorino had just killed Dimitri and just wiped out the Russian mafia, then the other families would have begun to respect him for that, and might have given him a seat on the commission just for that. But it was just
did not.
how he was just an idiot.
Hey,
I have a move sign.
Hey, at
invite me
least
up.
Pegorino didn't say streets, man, every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Agreed.
get some coins to rub.
I think Manny's
do you
worse
guys
than
think
Kenny
GTA
J.
6 will be any good?
Oh, I don't know. We'll see, but
I have
I don't know about
just
that
hope-
either.
I hope that they, and I said this before, I hope that they don't abandon story mode and make online the story mode. I hope they don't do that. That's my. And I want them to go back to Vice City as well. I mean, they could always.
Exactly.
It won't be. A lot of people say, "Oh,
Like-
Vice City is small." It won't be the same Vice City as
Exactly.
in
Yeah. And
Vice
they would
City.
probably have
I
a Florida
agree.
countryside as well. So they would.
Yeah.
I would love to see that.
Imagine
Well, I'm from Florida.
a Rockstar
Yeah, I
version
like
of Disney
Drake.
World.
Every
Phil
city
make,
3D is not like.
Would Phil make a good consigliere? Yes, I think that Phil would make a perfect consigliere. I think he could even be a boss. But Phil is like 90% Irish and he's only 10% Italian. So it's that gives him problem in the mafia, because the mafia is like a very strict hierarchy system, and if somebody is not mostly Italian, then they're massively discriminated against. But it's yeah, it was Phil. Phil was the most intelligent person in the Pegorino family, and ironically, he wasn't even mostly Italian. So that was just the
That's probably what saved his life.
yeah the
If he worked
Phil-
on Pegorinos, he'd be killed.
yeah the Pegorino family. He was not a made man, so
GTA
they refused to make him a made man because he wasn't fully Italian, but yet he was smarter than all of them. He was smarter than Jimmy. He was smarter than Ray. And the thing is, Phil was paranoid, but he was paranoid for a reason, and there was
Yep.
and there was he was right on it. And also the thing is though is if Phil was the boss or the consigliere, Pegorino would have never done the deal with Dimitri, 100%.
Yeah.
Because if you do the deal ending when you're actually driving over to the place, Phil says that he met Dimitri in a meeting with Pegorino before the deal, and he said he had a very bad feeling about him and he didn't like him. And so
Yeah.
that's because Phil has good instinct and he could read Dimitri. And so, but he had no choice because Pegorino said we're doing this deal, so we're gonna do this deal. And that was just it. Phil also
Yeah, Phil will
what
call
was it?
you if you do revenge, and
Yeah, so he had a bad feeling about Dimitri, and also remember that mission with the when you have to go and steal the boats full of cocaine from the Russian mafia, and you take that truck in and you drive in with Phil, and Phil is just basically like Nico's like, why are we driving in with the truck? We won't get through this way. They know they'll see right through our disguise. And Phil is like I know this won't work, but we have no choice. The boss said so. So it was just Phil knew that the plan was a bad
Yeah.
idea, but he still did it because the boss told him to. So it was just
I hope that if GTA 6 does take place in Vice City, it has to go back to the mafia. You know how
Yeah.
in
well, Vice
It should make
City
the
was more of
mafia
just like criminal empire instead of just
City,
mafia.
Tony's
It was
gang was the last, well,
Tommy.
mafia basically left.
Yeah, but it was mafia. Vice City always had that criminal empire theme. Jimmy P never had to make into a varsity finger. Yeah, he did, Mr. Waifu.
It's a shame that Phil
Like,
was
I
a
really
cut
don't
friend.
want it.
yeah,
Like, I really
I
don't
would
want
like Phil.
GTA 6 to be a heist story, more or less, just like the drug trade story, like GTA Vice City.
Yeah, I think Phil is
Murder
better
City,
than
you know,
Bray.
stuff like that.
I'll say
And,
this about
that's-
GTA 6. If they do a couple heists in GTA
That's
6,
next
I would
year,
rather
please.
them do a heist based on either them stealing drugs
I think
from
like
like a drug
couple of
lord.
heists in GTA 6 is good, but not make the entire storyline about heists.
Hopefully the
Because
Johnny
they
Depp
put way too many
case
heists
will,
in GTA 5.
hopefully the Johnny Depp case will shine light on male victims of domestic violence. Well, thank you for the comments, Mario. But yeah, women can be abusive in relationships as well. I know this alone just from studying criminal justice. But it's not as common for women to be as abusive as men, but it can also happen where women can be abusive in a relationship. But you know something, there's a bit of psychology behind this, because when if it does happen where a woman is abusive in a relationship, oftentimes the man will not report it to the police. He won't even talk about it to his friends. And do you know why? It's because of just the, how do I say this? It's that they feel that if they reported it, that they'd be made fun of, basically. They feel that, so they're not going to report it as often. So when men are in an abusive relationship with a woman, then they're less likely to report it. Women also will not report it oftentimes if they're in an abusive relationship with a man. But, a lot of times people don't realize that both people can be abusive in a relationship.
That's why when it goes to court, a lot of women speak out on it.
It would make them look weak. Yup, you're right on that, Alexandra. That's exactly the word that I was looking for. It would ruin.
I was thinking about that too.
They feel that it would ruin their image, and so that happens a lot of times too. I learned this even in psychology. When I took psychology, even in college, I learned this, that like men, if they're in an abusive relationship with a woman, that they're not going to report it a lot of times because they feel like they're going to be made fun of, and that's But it's everyone can be abusive in a relationship, regardless of their gender. Everyone can be abusive. Men are more abusive than women. That is true. But both genders can still be abusive.
Yeah, I just remembered that if GTA is gonna be in Vice City, and they do Florida in that area, Miami, you think they'd be too far away for them to do a Rockstar version of Disney World?
I don't know if they'll do something like that, but I will tell you though that with
I have an invite.
they'll probably have a big countryside for Vice City if they do it there.
Yeah, because they did that in GTA 4 with the
I'll start my posse again here.
Alright.
Start my posse and just.
I mean, I can imagine one of those theme parks based from real life be added in GTA 6. Like Universal Studios, so they'll call it'd be called like something.
They had the Firefly Island, I believe.
I would love a Kane and Lynch 3. I don't know what they could do with a Kane and Lynch 3 storyline, but I would like another one.
S'il vous plaît. The prices at the moment, they are
Universal Studios is a fair
Do you
place to
think
start.
if they reintroduce Tony in GTA 6, do you still think GTA 6 will still be a good game if they introduce Tony?
Wait, what do you? GTA 6 would be a good game if what? If Tony what?
So, do you think GTA 6 will still be a good game if reintroduce Tony as either the main character or like a side helper?
Who are you, when you say Tony, who are you talking about?
The main character GTA 6. I mean Tommy.
Tommy doesn't exist in the HD universe.
No, he doesn't.
What in the world?
Vice City is in a different universe.
Messed up on that.
Vice City is in a different universe. CJ doesn't exist in the GTA 5 and GTA 4 world. GTA 4, GTA 5, and Chinatown Wars are the same universe. But that's the HD universe. GTA San Andreas, Vice City, GTA 3, Vice City Stories, and Liberty City Stories are the 3D universe.
I just hope GTA 6 does it like
YouTubers that make that Tommy Versetti's in GTA 5, but I don't like that.
And also, even if they wanted to, they could make a reboot of Ray Liotta, of Tommy Vercetti, but it wouldn't be the same Tommy Vercetti. but I don't think they'll do that. But you know, Ray Liotta is not coming back. Ray Liotta will never work with Rockstar again because Ray Liotta, that's the guy who plays as Tommy, has major problems with Rockstar, and so he's never going to work with Rockstar again. So you'll never see Tommy again in a GTA game.
Same thing happened to Nico's voice actor.
Nico, yes, Michael Hollick and DJ Marley. That's the guy who plays as CJ.
Young Melee.
And
no, that's Young Melee.
Oh, what is his name? Young
Melee.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I was thinking DJ, but
He's
it's
actually cousin. He's actually the cousin of Sean, but you know, his wife is Franklin Clinton.
At least they brought back Johnny, but was it worth it? No.
No.
Yeah, it just made people more angry.
Yeah. Not even Luis came back.
Luis only has a picture in GTA 5, but it's
yeah.
Nightclub DLC.
I've been playing SOCOM 1 and SOCOM 2 again. I'm enjoying it. Those are great games, and I'll do SOCOM 2 later this year. Okay, we'll do this bounty then. Here.
I didn't know Luis had a picture on GTA 5.
He's on Tony's desk in the nightclub.
Oh,
yeah.
I'll check that out.
The Easter egg.
Okay, hey Pro, what do you think about Phil as a consigliere? Phil as a consigliere would be good. Ray is an underboss. I don't know about Ray as an underboss. I think Ray should stay as a capo. Because if Ray was underboss, there'd be so much... If Ray was underboss, that would be a bad idea. Because Ray and Phil hate each other. And there would be major beef between them. And an underboss is more power than the consigliere. So it was, if Ray was underboss, he would stop. He would literally, every time that Phil would try to give advice to Pegorino, Ray would get in the middle of that. So it would be a very bad idea for Ray to be underboss. Ray should stay as capo where he is. Anthony, I don't think that Anthony should even be, you know, Anthony could at most be a soldier. That's it. I don't think he's smart enough to be a capo. He's pretty dumb.
You know, one thing that made sense to me was in GTA 5, they had the Lost be the biker problem, instead of it being Angels of Death.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
Because the Lost was done. How did they get all that following?
I don't know. Like the Lost MC only had like what 4 people at the end of like the Lost and Damned, and that was like the whole gang left. And then and then all of a sudden in like GTA in GTA 5 they have hundreds of members and they're like 10 times bigger than the Angels of Death, which makes no sense. So it's just
I don't even think Angels of Death was even in GTA 5.
I think they're mentioned once in GTA 5. I think a random stranger mentions you that the Angels of Death fell apart or something like that, but I find it hard to believe, considering they had like 50 chapters. It was like...
Should have been the other way around. It should have been the Angels that had the following and the Lost that was...
Yeah, Vox is being stupid right now.
What's the best way to earn money as a new player? In Red Dead Online, I'm assuming you mean Clutch? Thank you for the super chat. I would say, do the story missions, because when you do the story missions the first time Red Dead Online, you'll get massive bonuses for that. Stock up on some gold. Keep doing stranger missions until you have enough gold to buy the bounty hunter. And then when you have the bounty hunter, start doing that. Run down the bounty hunter timer until the last minute. Deliver them, you'll get more gold back.
Daily challenges.
Yeah, do daily challenges.
Talk about the daily. Did anyone photograph the bounties yet? Because I still need one to photograph the bounty.
I'm just kind of confused on how GTA will... I don't know if they're going to stay in the GTA 5, 4, and all that universe, or are they going to go back to the GTA Vice City and San Andreas universe? Because basically, Victoria, Micah, and Franklin are done. Every main story is completed, so what introduced.
GTA 6.
I'd like to see them return to the East Coast. I want to see Vice City again. Like, no more West Coast right now. Can take a break from that.
Oh god.
And
what if they
Clutch, check out my video Ultimate Beginner's Guide on Red Dead Online. That will also help you out. It's in my Red Dead Online playlist. It's almost at 1 million views now.
What if GTA 6 doesn't take place in U.S. cities?
What, you mean like London?
Yeah, so like something outside of. They can't
Dogs did.
because they already have Sleeping Dogs. What with the do that? Watch Dogs. I think that was no. Sleeping Dogs. That's what it was. They did Tokyo, I believe, right? I'm pretty sure that was Tokyo.
Tokyo?
No, Tokyo and Sleeping Dogs.
No, Sleeping Dogs was Hong Kong though.
That's what it was. Hong Kong. My bad.
Hong Kong, China.
Did you like
Yeah, I was
Lance
confused for a
Say
second.
goodnight, Mr. Diaz? It was
Yo, I need to get on someone's horse, man. I don't got mine.
When I was a kid and I was playing Vice City, I never had really a problem with Lance until the end of the game. But then when I replayed like Vice City and all these games when I was an adult, I was like, wow, Lance is a complete moron. Like, it was just
You save his life and he betrays you anyway.
Yeah, and it's not even just that. Like, look at Vice City stories, for instance. Like, half of the problems in Vice City stories were caused by Lance. Like, half of the crap that you get in, half of the stuff that you have to deal with in Vice City stories were like caused by Lance and his stupid.
That and Martinez.
Yeah, he caused he caused the whole Mendez brothers crap. That was completely on him. He almost got Vic like arrested with like Forbes, he brought in Forbes, who was an undercover corrupt cop. He got into debt with Diaz. He borrowed a ton of money from Diaz. It's like he disaster after disaster after disaster with Lance in Vice City stories.
What game were you playing?
Cocaine has caused it, but eventually his job like mom stole it.
What was the game which one were you playing when you did the stream? When you're trying to do all the stunt jumps? Was that GTA 3 or was that
GTA 3, I think.
Vice 3, yeah. I remember that one. That you couldn't get that one jump on the side of the highway. Because you kept hitting the billboard.
What's my horse
doing
right now?
Yeah, the stunt jumps in the old GTA, so
my horse. Stop, horse.
What's going on your horse?
My horse is just going crazy because of the wolves.
That happens to me before, like, many times.
Yeah, because there's no horse you can get in this game that is never afraid.
There was a black bear.
Were Lost inspired by the sharks? No, I think the Lost were inspired by the bikers in Vice City. That's what they were inspired by, if anything.
I think those big scrawny horses that you can buy and finding out in the wild should not be scared of the wolves, but like be slower.
Yeah, but they're not quick
and
either,
so it
and they have terrible stats.
Depending on where your camp is and building.
That's why whenever I'm traveling, I always take my shotgun. If I see wolves and I don't feel like putting them back in the wagon, I just kill them. I don't care if Harriet gets mad at me. Spray me, go ahead.
The Gambetti family, the Pavano family,
should be more.
Lupicella family, Messina family, and the Ancelotti family. Messina's the only seen in the Rocco golf mission. Lupicina has never seen her mentioned again. Yeah, those are the other families, but they exist. But and I think you can find them on the streets sometimes, but they're not. They don't appear in missions.
How many families are left? Do you know the Mafia game? I know most of them are out, the major ones.
What, in the Mafia series?
No, not in the Mafia series. I'm talking about like GTA Vice City and all that.
Well, the Ferrelli family was eliminated. The Sindaco family was eliminated. The Pecorino family was eliminated. It was the five families still exist in GTA 4. The Leonis still exist, but they're probably controlled by Tony Cipriani.
Who was the capo and the main man of the Leonis?
Tony was a capo and a made man, but Tony, I think, took over the Leonis. I don't think Joey was like leadership material like Salvatore's son.
Yeah, he just don't want.
I like that mission
Untitled.
when you tie the guy to the front of the car in San Andreas.
It just turns like there is no God.
That was Johnny Sindako.
I don't believe that.
Yeah.
Oh, you no good bastard.
And then you see him again. Oh, it's him! He just dies of a heart attack. I don't know why CJ was with him in that.
James Carl Johnson, sir. Or I found you the basement with your son Joey back to Liberty City.
He looked fucked up.
No, I didn't know that.
I
Hayden.
think my favorite,
So basically,
my favorite big smoke mission was the one when you were fighting the Russian mafia on the sewage. With the trucks chasing you.
Yes, he did, Mr. Waifu, and he almost he got heart attack because of CJ. I remember that.
Yeah.
Tommy's gang is basically the last real powerful standing gang mafia left.
Well, I don't know if Tommy's gang is more of a mafia. It's just
It's a gang. A gangster.
It's more like an organization.
I guess, yeah.
Like a gang is more dealing with, I guess, they really care about more power. Mafia's more about making money.
It's kind of like Scarface, how he had everything. The world was his, and then he just went crazy with the money and the power.
Do you get more money if you wait? If you wait for the time to pass before you turn in the bounty? Yes, you do, Viking.
Here's what's yours.
I'm doing that right now.
What about
I
Brave?
remember that mission, Mario. If Vic Vance survived instead of Lance, do you think he would betray Tommy? Why or why not? No, he wouldn't betray Tommy, especially after what Martinez pulled on him and what the Mendez brothers did. No, he wouldn't have betrayed Tommy, and he also would have. He would not have been as incompetent as Lance. Lance was really incompetent at times.
Yeah, Vic is smarter than him.
I remember Lance, go get the guys together. And I'm like, uh-oh. He never did.
Yep.
I gotta say though, when you played Vice City Stories, that was the first time I saw the whole game, and that was cool that what they did with Phil Collins. I didn't know about that.
That's great.
Just take each one of the
I
letters.
don't know if
and
Vic
then
would have
put it
killed off Lance,
We'll
but he
give
might
you a
have cut him
special
off
prize.
completely.
Quick as you can, please.
Hello,
Just
Pro. Hope
outside.
you're having a good day. My question is, when were you younger? What did you do for fun on a Friday night? Thank you, DHC. Just usually play video games and just go to the pizzeria in my neighborhood. That's usually what I did on Friday nights. When I moved to the suburbs when I was like in my teens, I was like, I would just stay home playing video games most of the time. There wasn't really anywhere to go or do.
I mean, there was like some activities in my area.
Hey, bro, do you know if this, if the online takes place after the story mode epilogue?
In this game?
Online mode. So
Yeah, in this game, the online in Red Dead?
Because John...
Wait, online in Red Dead or GTA?
I'm talking about online in Red Dead. Does it take place before the
Before.
story or before the epilogue?
Before the story.
It's before.
Oh, before the story.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
But they might, if they ever do like if they ever do like more DLC for Red Dead, if they hadn't abandoned this game completely, they might do it where the online will pass like the story timeline. Because they did that with GTA Online, where originally it was like GTA Online originally started out before the main story and then passed it.
I remember when the first week of the GTA Online coming out, and you know back then you were forced to do that one race with Lamar.
Yeah.
And when I started the race, his car flipped over. It was flipped over.
Did you fail the race?
And no, his flipped over. So he's in the cutscene like, "Hey, yo, man, want to get this going?" I'm like, "Okay, have fun." He was in last place because he never got back up.
I see the bags here, but the mission's not working. Thank you for subscribing, X-Gamer.
I've never seen something like that before.
There's actually clips of it. Other people had it too.
Gave the stream a like, bro. Thank you, Vengeful.
I barely remember back in the days. I started playing GTA Online in
Yeah, I don't know why
2015.
Florian was removed as a contact also on the phone after the story in GTA 4.
Yeah, I understand why. That makes no sense at all.
It's possible, Christopher. Hey, professional, why don't you play Bully? Thank you, Leah Garland. I just never went around. I never got around to it. And thank you, Gina. Hey, bro, I've been watching your videos and I see you like to play games on harder difficulties. You should play the Perfect Dark campaign on hard difficulty if you're up for the challenge.
Oh.
I'll look into that, Gina. Thank you for the super chat.
Perfect Dark on hard difficulties.
Why are you laughing at that? Is it something really difficult?
It's like
fire in the movie.
I don't mind those challenges like that, but I don't do those much.
The voice actor who voices Steve Haynes also voices Troy in The Ballad of Gay Tony.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I know, but I recognize his voice.
Yeah, Perfect Dark. That's a good game.
Oh yeah, I was
good game though.
I was supposed to comment on the video. Race Day Kidnapped.
The multiplayer in Perfect Dark is pretty fun though.
I mean not Grace, but the Diamond do.
What do you hope will be in GTA 6?
New city, a good story, darker storyline too. I don't want like as much of the heist. I want more focus on like a story, a good story. Maybe I'd like to see something like a focus on the drug trade. I'd like to see something like that.
See, if they did it like GTA 4, where they had a couple heist moments here and then that would be okay with me.
I think I have a deal. I got a deal with like GTA. That based on San Fierro. It's about 13.
Big fan. Thanks for all your contributions to the community. Thank you. Thank you, there. Thank you, Irie. Did you like the way that Devin died in GTA 5? I did, Mario. I didn't think he was as good of an antagonist as like Dimitri, but I still liked the way he died. That guy was annoying.
Imagine if GTA 6 is just another GTA Online expansion.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Imagine if Rockstar makes Red Dead Online Plus. Oh, thank you, Inked. If Rockstar made Red Dead Online Plus, it would give you $100 every in-game month, every real month.
No.
They would give you two Capitale and 10 cans of baked beans. Yeah, that's what
Red
Plus would be.
Free can of beans every month.
That's too much. That's too much. They give you one. They give you one
Plus is scam.
one bread roll every month in 0.01 gold.
Don't forget them giving you a chrome skin for your horse. It'll be so bright you won't even be able to see because they'll be so blind.
Oh, and they'll give it 25 cents per day.
So it'll be the middle of the night in Red Dead. You see this bright horse running around. Just
or the goat skin. Imagine that, the goat skin.
I mean, why can't we ride a donkey in this game? I know, like we can't own a donkey.
I don't understand why.
And then Red Dead 1, you could ride a cow. Or a bear, really? I think it was.
There might be a reference to Carcer City in the next GTA, because the Manhunt world takes place in the same universe as the GTA world, so a lot of people don't know that.
All I ask they do in Red Dead Online is can they please finish the damn Leclerc mission?
Yes,
what the
finish
heck
the
happened
Leclerc
to that?
storyline once and for all.
It's not that hard to do
That
it.
mission that I started out is still glitched. Like nothing is starting.
Which one?
I started a story mission in Strawberry, and it's still not working.
Hey, I still remember when the animals were bugged in this game, and you had to join a legendary bounty just to hunt.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna leave this session and rejoin. I could get an invite because my my thing's glitched right now.
If they were to make an expansion to a role or a new role, I would like a role that does fishing. Just like the naturalist, but for fishing, like you catch every fish.
Red Dead Online Plus will give you exclusive first week access to the special horse cargo warehouse. What?
Yep.
Thank you, Chasser.
A horse cargo warehouse?
I do agree
cargo warehouse.
that they need more horse storages, though. They really do.
Bro, Red Dead Redemption Plus gives you all access. Doomsday.
I reached
had like 10
level
horses.
200 Red Dead Redemption 2 online. Do you think that's a good level? Yeah, that's good, Hellhound.
Don't forget about the weaponized hot air balloon.
A weaponized hot air
game called The Darkness. I remember that game. It was when I was a teenager. That game was out. That's like the game where
hot air balloon.
the guy was like some mafia guy or something like that, right? He died and then he went to hell or something like that. And he comes back to life as like a demon. I think that's that was like the story in The Darkness, right?
How about a weaponized train?
Nah.
I think that's too bad. I don't know. Uncovered idea.
Make the trains go faster in this game.
Why do you think Trevor chose not to kill Michael in the end? I'm actually doing a video on this Outcast. There's a lot of reasons for it. It was about Michael's kids. I'm rejoining Michael's kids. It was also him thinking about how Trevor never liked Brad. I guess he thought he wasn't gonna get anything out of it, but I will make a video explaining this, why Trevor didn't kill Michael in the end. I mean, the customization in the new Saints Row game, it looks okay, but it's just I still really don't like it.
It's nowhere near as good as Saints Row 2's customization.
Yeah, and it's not a serious. It's not a serious game though. It's
because you had 3 layers of clothing in Saints Row 2. 3 layers. You know, they never brought that back.
Yeah, I think killing Francis was the canon one.
Yeah, Saints Row, man.
I reformed the posse.
Some fool fell off his horse, drowned in the damn dirt.
It'd be weird if
I'm in a solo session.
Yeah, to this day, my favorite Saints Row 2 activity is the when you have to be the bodyguard for the celebrities.
Why are you calling Franklin a scumbag when Michael was just telling him to screw everyone over to become a 3-bit gangster? You are basically saying that both Franklin and Michael... Well, if Franklin does betray Michael, it's kind of a massive scumbag thing to do. You know, he basically became worse than Michael at that point if he betrays Michael.
You know what's sad about Red Dead Online? If you go to the stable and check the wagons, there's an option for skins for hunting wagons. When there was those skins for that.
I'm in Coulter, by the way, guys. And what did you say about the skins?
If you go to the stable and go to the wagons, you know how the bounty hunter wagon has like different skins on it, different colors. They do the same thing for the hunting wagon, but there's no options. It's been there for years now.
You have to rejoin because I couldn't do anything.
Or this area was used to be the best place to hunt because we have no players up here.
Yeah. Also, the best place to hide for players.
Yeah, but I would say it's morally wrong to kill Derek. It'd be better to kill Francis.
Francis, scumbag.
Yes,
I did not like Francis at all.
Michael neither admitted or didn't admit that he betrayed
Get back here.
Trevor and Brad. But Franklin, he just straight up denied it, making it even worse for his situation. And because Michael father and all that.
Oh my god, something went in.
Jimmy.
Can I get an invite?
Oh, I didn't. I started up a mission right now.
Oh.
That's gonna be a good one I got coming up, Josh.
I invited you to this.
It's sticking around.
Because there was kind of glitch on mine, so I had to.
Ride the spring dog all the way to Valley.
If I can make a guess of what one of those things was CJ did, was it saving Mad Dog's life?
They got some over by window.
Oh my, that's a lot of deers over there.
And I put food on your plate. Okay.
Probably that or saving Ken Rosenberg.
Damn it.
And I
Punch
just
Francis
up.
McCreary, punch Clarence Little, punch the corrupt officers, Father Jim and Johnny, punch Dr. Friedlander, punch Evan Moss, yes or no, yes. All of those characters. Remember those two guys that were harassing Jimmy and, they were harassing, James and, yeah. Jim and Johnny, those two guys, remember that? Those two corrupt cops.
You know that mission when Michael meets Franklin for the first time? He has a gun to his head to the car to run the car through the Simeon's motor shop.
Yeah.
If you go up to the window and just tap it, you just crash right through it.
Yeah, his physical was not
Oh, I didn't know that.
It was a scammer.
It's the funniest thing. Like one day, cause I missed and I hit the side of the wall. I'm like, okay, I backed up and tapped it. It went tap, boom, straight in. It was like made no sense, but it's funny. Oh, Simeon. I remember when GTA Online first came out. Simeon was still is annoying, by the way.
You know something? Simeon is actually friends with El Rubio. Do you know that?
Yes.
There's a picture of El Rubio and Simeon in Rubio's office.
You can actually go back to the. You can actually go back to the dealership as Michael later on in the story.
Yes, you can.
The Simeon will run away from you.
But that's not canon.
Oh no. Yeah, I know. I always consider it canon because it's just funny.
Yeah, there's a random event that you can go to Simeon's dealership. You try to kill him, he still lives.
There's also one when you find Ursula, and every time you drop off, it rains. I think Franklin has to find her on the side of the road.
Simeon likes to scam people with cars.
Do you think Rockstar would be, let's see, I don't think so, Mario, because Rockstar does all types of gangs and mafias,
Yeah, let's do this quietly.
Do you ever play the Max Payne games?
I played Max Payne 3 and I've watched playthroughs of Max Payne 1 and 2.
I think you would like 1 and 2. Pretty fun gameplay. Michael pretty much has the same ability he has, except he's not jumping.
Oh, let me get a boat there, two, I'm coming.
Alright, I'm about to run.
I wish they added campsite games for the online for Red Dead.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Like dominoes, blackjack, put at the camp. There should be activities you can do, like do the materials and stuff.
The only real activity you can do is poker, but
the only thing you could do at the camp is drink beer and wash your face.
Okay, I'm close by.
Pet your dog.
Yeah, pet your dog. Yep, that's right. I forgot about that. That's also a shame that you can't get all the breeds of dogs no more. You know, because some of them were only available in the Outlaw passes.
Oh, right, they were. Yeah, you're right on that.
Same thing with the Halloween decor. My PS4 Red Dead account has the Halloween decor.
Yeah, I didn't have a chance to do the Outlaw Pass.
You know, that's what I'm saying. With the game dead as it is, why can't they just bring back some of the old Outlaw passes at least?
I like that you
For
made
those
a
who
meme,
didn't get all of them.
but if you read this letter, Red Line is dead. There's no some DLC. That hey, unless you got free.
I mean, like, I wish they could do that at least. Is bring back the old Outlaw passes for a while.
Wow, this mission spawns
That way-
so far from Flacco.
That way, we have a chance to get stuff we missed.
There are so many after me.
What happens to Luis between the Ballad of Gate 20 and GT Online? I don't know, but it's possible that he's running the clubs now in Los Santos while Tony came out to San Andreas.
I like that museum mission in GTA 4. It has everybody in it.
Yes, that's the only mission where all three characters are in it. Okay, yeah, this mission is this mission, I remember this mission. It's going down the water here. Oh.
This plot is like 30 years old.
I can't believe the last DLC Red Dead Online, he was doing Ace Attorney. Yeah, so that's how long ago I was like the last Red Dead Online DLC is when I was doing Ace Attorney. That's how long ago the last Red Dead Online DLC was.
Hey, you know what that means, right? If you do another Ace Attorney, they'll update Red Dead Online.
Oh my god, I found the glitch.
No.
The glitch to end all glitches.
Oh no.
I think I got it out.
Oh.
You did right.
I got it.
You just not let me jump off.
Going down these canoes, this would require like a lot of power, and it's just some of these rivers, like the water is very hostile, and it's just rough.
Yeah, I think Red Dead Redemption 2 is my favorite Rockstar game in a long time.
In terms of like physics, yeah, like I like the more realism in this game more.
Do I like realistic games like Postscriptum, Hell Let Loose? Yes, I actually play Hell Let Loose a lot on the PS5, and I like it a lot. It's a great game. Now, so far, my favorite PS Plus game.
I heard a lot about it. I'm gonna get a try one day.
It's really fun.
It does not let me get. Oh, there it goes.
The people that play Hell Let Loose generally play well together, even if they're randoms. You can communicate and have a good gaming session.
That's the key to good teamwork is communication. But it's only good if the game has good communication.
Yep.
Yeah, like, the game incorporates officer chat and then grunt, and then the officers give orders to the grunts, and the officers get their orders from a commander. So there's a little three-tier communication.
The biggest example of that is Humane Labs, the EMP, or GTA Online. No communication, you'll never get that done.
And what really sucks about that mission is the long drive you have to make there, too.
Yeah.
They should make that high setup and originalize to the free mode. You don't worry about randoms anymore.
Yeah, that was the one thing I liked about the casino heist, is that you got to do everything in the free mode.
And also, Five Gta Protagonists too.
I like the casino heist. I actually like that one.
I've been doing that like so many times.
It's the Doomsday heist I don't like.
Yeah, we're happy that we don't have to worry about.
No, Super. We didn't get a Red Dead, any Red Dead content yet, but there are like these new files that have been leaked. Supposedly that there's a new Red Dead Online DLC coming out.
I don't believe that stuff.
It's but it's not clickbait. There's actual files, so it's actual files that can be found in the game. of like cattle
Oh, I know
rustling.
there's actual files.
Yeah,
it's
but
just happens all the time though.
yeah. Oh, and let me actually get everyone in the Moonshine Shack. I'll just
like if we don't get an update in the summer, the game's gone. No way around it.
I think the game's already done at this point.
I don't know. I'm afraid there's gonna be another update, and everybody's just gonna forgive Rockstar or something.
Yeah, and the thing is though is like this, like that whole thing with the definitive edition of GTA. I remember people were so pissed off at Rockstar over like the GTA expanded and enhanced, and then the second that like the definitive edition was announced, people all got so excited and they forgot about that. And then the moment that everyone was pissed out about the definitive edition, and then the second that Rockstar like leaked the contract DLC and showed that, people got excited, forgot about all the bad things they did before.
And then GTA 6 as well was saved to Red Dead Online.
That GTA 6 thing, they only said that to increase their stock price because their stock was falling to get investors excited. That was just it.
Like, I don't think there was one person in this world who did not think GTA 6 would happen eventually. We all knew it would. Every time someone mentioned GTA 6, 2023, 2060, you know? Oh, my grandkids get to play it.
Pretty much. Great grandkids.
Now, Red Dead 3, how about next century?
Pretty much by the time they announced the contract, they killed the game.
Not even close.
I would
it will be
say
called Ancestor by Red Dead Redemption 3 comes out.
Yeah, I'll definitely say about Bully. Play that when you have the time to do it, because don't let them rush you play to that.
Yeah.
Hey, Pro. Question.
Yes.
What's your favorite? You said that you liked history. You know, you got your degree, one degree in it. What's your favorite time period?
My favorite time period in history, the French Revolution.
But that did it let you pass?
Did what?
Did it let you pass?
Did it what pass?
The agents at the roadblock.
Oh, that was a different one. That was from a bootlegging mission that spawned.
Oh, okay.
I like the French Revolution a lot because that revolution had caused major change in Europe, politically and economically, and it was the French Revolution is like when the monarchies started finally losing power in Europe after so long. So the monarchies had ruled Europe for for over 1,000 years at that point, and they were they started losing power in the French Revolution.
Speaking of games, I would like for them to bring back, for Sony to bring back, what's Sly Cooper 5 at? You know?
Oh, somebody asked me my favorite time period in history, so I said the French Revolution.
Yeah, you're fine.
That's actually my favorite game.
Like, was Sly 5? Where's the new? They got Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
Jack and Daxter, come on.
Yeah, Sly Cooper was my favorite game. I used to like to play them on the old gen.
Like, I love Sly Cooper. I come on. What's the 5th one? He's stuck in Egypt. By the time GTA 6 will come out, he'll still be stuck there.
Yep.
Half-Life 3 will be out by the time he gets out of Egypt.
Yeah, I always liked Sly. My favorite game when I used to play it on the...
My favorite one was 2 and 3. I liked 4 though. 4 was actually good. I liked 4.
I like them all actually.
The first one was my least favorite. It was like Crash Bandicoot. You got hit once.
Which one's the hardest boss if you started playing?
I got blown up in the warehouse, Mario.
Oh, the hardest boss in Sly Cooper. Oh, I don't know what the hardest boss is.
Well, when you play it the first time. When you play it the first time.
Oh, the first game, the first time, Miss Ruby.
Yeah, Miss Ruby was the hardest. Yeah.
That was fun though. I like that one.
Yeah.
You see, you had,
Whoa.
what was the frog?
Please don't.
So Wally the
I'm
frog.
gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going with my horse. I don't. Just be careful, please.
Frog.
Yeah, so Wally the
The
frog.
Triads are a big group.
Mugshot. I liked
They
Mugshot.
couldn't take on the Duggins and his Texans.
Yeah.
The Panda King.
Panicking.
Why wouldn't you shoot Duggan when he was walking away? It would have saved a lot of hassle about the shootout happened anyways. I don't know. I guess ever since Wei Cheng died, I guess the Triads went into a decline. You also gotta remember the Triads lost a lot of guys in the GTA 5 story.
Yeah, Sly 2 had a lot of bosses. I remember that. I like Dimitri in Sly 2.
When
Best
I actually
music.
continued playing this Slide 1, when I go up against Ruby, I actually never lost a life.
It's possible. It's
Tommy
fun.
boy!
It's the same pattern every time.
Yeah.
But yeah, the second game. I remember Dimitri in the second game.
I
Sly 2.
actually got 100% on all platinums on those games.
The first game as well?
Yeah.
I could never beat the time trials.
I got them all.
If the Pegrinos and Enchiladas went to war, who would win? The Enchiladas. Yeah, if they do the San Fierro, the Triads will play a big role.
There's actually a theory that Bentley was the one that created Clockwork in the Sly Cooper series. And I believe it. Because now Sly's stuck in the past again.
Yeah. Yeah, I even heard rumors about the Sly Cooper movie, but it's still unknown.
Yeah, and the TV show too, but that never happened either.
Hey, bro, do you have a playlist with all your lore videos?
I do. It's called a lore video playlist.
Right now, I'm getting all confused and bongled.
There's a few lore videos that aren't in the lore videos playlist that I should add, though. I will get on doing that.
How come you never thought about doing lore videos on like movies or TV shows?
I guess I just don't know them as, watch them or know them as well. I could do lore videos in the Godfather movie, which I wanted to do that with the Godfather game. But I didn't.
I would love to see that.
I never got around to doing it, but I'll still do those Godfather lore videos. I haven't forgotten about that.
My favorite one was the first Godfather.
Lore videos about Vice City made me really want to watch the Godfathers, but I don't know.
My favorite scene in that movie is when he kills those two guys in the diner.
Yes, that was Michael shooting Salazzo and McCluskey.
Yeah. I love that part.
But, I guess I will go and play some poker here, guys. I'll be back, a bit, but, I gotta go into game chat to play poker.
Wishing you good hands tonight.
Alright, no problem.
Okay. Let me see here. Okay, public buy-in. Okay. What if El Rubio captured the online character? Well, I think that El Rubio would do some bad things to the online character if he caught them. But do you think that if Michael tells Franklin to screw everyone over, and maybe he'll become a three-bit gangster, he's foreshadowing his death, because he mentions it again in the ending B mission? When did Michael say that? I'm trying to remember when he exactly said that, but it's, let's see what we get here. He says that in the yacht mission. The yacht mission. Which one? That's the one where he saves Tracy? Oh, he already left? Okay. These are like okay cards. Oh, man. No, I'm not going all in with that. They're both going all in. Let's see if I made the right decision by not going in. Wow, ace and a queen. Wow, he was very confident with his cards. Oh, yeah, he would have won that. Oh, ace high diamond flush. Oh, that guy won. Huh. Well, that backfired on him. Huh. Oh, Michael says that in the father-son mission. He saves Jimmy. Oh, that was... Oh, you're talking about the one that's... I don't know if that was really a yacht, but it's, yes, I know what you mean. When he, Yeah, some of the character switching takes way too long. I guess I'm playing against this guy. Okay, let's see if I can beat this guy. Oh, I got the same hand again. Okay. I'd like multiple characters in the next GTA game, but I want it to be something like in GTA 4, where they each have their own storylines. Yeah, I was kind of funny, Mario. I replied to you earlier. I don't know if you heard me on that. Wondering whether he's gonna fold or not. I guess we'll see. No, he's going in? Okay. Okay, here we go. Oh, what the? He left? Okay, I just took everything then, okay. Hey, Pro, love the content. Keep it up, man. I also, I know Rockstar doesn't care for it, but I will still always say save Red Dead Online. Thanks, Seth. Thank you for the super chat. And I want to thank everybody in the Red Dead community who supports the movement also. Ah, cards are like, okay. Yeah, there's gonna be a bit of stuff in that, Josh. If I just get 2 more diamonds, then I'll have a flush. All face cards there. What's up, Mr. Pro? Carl here, also known as Scarecrow. Having seen your top 5 things you can do in GTA San Andreas, I decided to do the alternate part in Don Peyote and Ice Cold Kill. Looking forward to seeing more San Andreas lore. Thank you, man. Oh, it's another diamond? Okay, if I could just get one more diamond, I'll have a flush. Please, please be a diamond. The final card. Please, just give me a diamond. Thank you for subscribing, Jay. Ah, no, it's not a diamond. I'm screwed. I'm folding. I got no good cards here.
Worse than better, I tell you. More will be better.
Pair of eights. Wow. Wow, look at those cards. Wow. Much better than me. If I had gotten the flush, I would have beaten both of them, but... maybe they could make Packy return. But I guess we'll have to see. Okay, I got 2 spade cards. Maybe I can get a flush. We'll see. Okay, give me spade cards, please. Only got 1 spade card. I got a pair of 7s, okay. Five, 6, 7. I almost had a straight. 5, 6, 7, 8. Damn, if I only had one more card, I would have had a straight. I did see a Saints Row customizing trailer, but I'm still a bit skeptical of the game. I'm gonna go with max bet in here. See if I can scare some of these guys off. Folding. He's going in. Oh my god. The guy had amazing cards before, and he had to get it again, didn't he? Pro, what's your thoughts about Ned Luke hating the GTA players who criticize Rockstar? I honestly think he's just trying to suck up to them. Yep, he is, because he's hoping that he can get more roles with Rockstar. You know, I like his voice acting in GTA 5. He did a good job of Michael, but, you know, if anything, you know, if he doesn't want to criticize Rockstar because that's his employer, then he should probably just not say anything. Because I guess he doesn't want to get in trouble with Rockstar. He doesn't want to get fired by them. But he should just say it. He should say nothing then, if he, instead of saying just attacking the fans, because that's just stupid what he's doing. But thank you, Seth, for that super chat. I'm expecting some good cards now. Okay. There we go. Finally, something good. Of course, she's gonna fold. Oh, and he's gonna fold too. Come on, guys. I finally get some good cards and everyone's folding. Oh my god, 60 cents. What was that? That was nothing. It was just... Professional, how do I get past that damn downhill section SOG in Black Ops 1 with the thousands of VC and the very annoying deaths? The downhill section in SOG? Thank you for sponsoring the channel also, Michael, Michael Tosti. And yes, OG Loke is a terrible rapper. Hey, Gretty Gaming, how are you, man? Greetings from Albania. Hey, man. Let me see, I would have to look up the mission SOG just so I remember which one that is in Black Ops 1. The downhill section. Are you talking about the one where you have to go uphill, actually? Like the one where you get knocked down at the end? Is that the one you're talking about? Mr. Waifu, and thank you for the super chat. No problem, Pro. It's a little I can do to try and return how much you have helped me with your guides, playthroughs, and keeping me entertained. Well, thank you, Seth. Thanks, man. Do appreciate it. I've never played Chinatown Wars, Justin, but I want to play it one day. When I got no matching cards now. The bunkers and the... Well, it's best as a... You might want to watch my playthrough of it, main. Oh, wait, I think I know what you're talking about. I think I know what you're talking about. Are you talking about the part, like, right when you get to the top of the hill? And literally, it's like, you're at the top of the hill, and then, like, Woods... I think I know what you mean, right? Woods, like, tries to kick down those napalm barrels, and, like, it's so hard to advance down the hill. Like, it's like you gotta destroy the MG nest. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I don't remember how I did that. I know that that part is the worst part of the mission. I remember that, too. Okay, there we go. That... Folding. Let's see. Pair of queens. Oh, come on. It's, Mr. Waifu, I don't know if you know this. I did a playthrough of Black Ops 1 on my channel. Look up my playlist and look up Black Ops 1. And I did it on hardened difficulty. I didn't do it on veteran, but I did it in the hardened, which is the second hardest difficulty. And I do have a video on SOG. I don't remember exactly what I did, but it might help you. Check it out. I think that'll help you out. I love how Professional is still faithful to this great game, and I stopped playing. I don't blame you for stopping to play. Thanks, and I remember you hearting my comment quoting Reznov. Yep. Reznov, I think, was the coolest character in the Black Ops and Rule at War series. What character do I hate in GTA 4, The Godfather, and GTA San Andreas? I hate Dimitri in GTA 4. In San Andreas... San Andreas, I really don't like, was it Tenpenny and Pulaski? And, well, I mean, they're still interesting characters, and they're made for you to hate them. And, The Godfather was Salazzo. Wait, I hated the most. 7 and 10. Okay, I do have one matching card. He's gonna fold. Yep, I knew it. Yeah. Every single time I get good cards against these guys, they're folding. I guess we're just gonna wrap this game up here. No, I never done 5M. Well, thank you, Gretty, Gaming. What are your comments on the lady that was working on Vanguard saying that there's no iconic characters in Call of Duty? What? I don't know who you're talking about, but Call of Duty had some really iconic characters. Reznov, Captain Price, Gaz, Ghost, Soap, Mason. You know, there's just so many people that I could, Dimitri, there's just so many people that I can mention in like Call of Duty. And thank you, Drift. Drifter kids. Thank you for sponsoring my channel. Thanks, man. Woods, yup, Woods, of course.
Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while. Look around.
Yes, OG Loco's a terrible rapper. What would Trevor do to Devin if he found out that he tried to hurt Michael's family? He would have ripped Devin apart. Devin would never have made it to the cliff even. Hudson, yep. Yes, I'll live stream 100% on GTA 4. How are you doing? I'm doing good, Tin Orb. How are you, man? Thank you for sponsoring my channel again. Ramirez, yep.
Oh, the vegetables are particularly nice.
But
this week.
I guess I'll be wrapping up the stream here, guys. I'll answer a few questions before I go. If you guys like the stream, though, do drop a like, and if you're new to my channel, I guess subscribe to me. I do streams every Friday and do playthroughs on other days, and I'm working on a few lore videos. Yep, those are in the antagonists: Chaz, Dragovich, Grifchenko, Steiner, General Shepard, Makarov, Zakhaev. Al-Assad had some interesting antagonists in the Call of Duty games.
I encourage you to look at my catalog too when you get a second. Lots more stuff in there.
That sounds familiar, Patrick. Top 5 GTA protagonists. Nico, Vic Vance, Tommy, CJ, and who else would I say? Would say probably Luis. If you had to pick a city for the next GTA game that's not Liberty City, Los Angeles, and Vice City, what would it be? Keep up the good work, pro. Greetings from Italy. Thank you, Alessandro. And I will be also, Alessandro, there's I will be playing Sniper Elite 4 after I finish playing Sniper Elite 3. And in Sniper Elite 4, there's a lot of sections in the game where there's like some Italian characters that are saying certain things and there's no subtitles. If you ever want to like check out my Sniper Elite 4 playthrough, maybe you'll know what they're saying. But there's like certain parts. I'll be playing through it next after Sniper Elite 3 if you want to check that out. That one takes place in Italy. Thank you for the super chat, man. Let's see here. What did the Mafia do in the 1890s? Mostly extortion, the typical protection money scams. Some casinos also.
You know there isn't even any law left in Armadillo now.
Is the Kasatka really the largest vehicle in GTA? I don't know. I think the plane is still the cargo plane. I don't know what you're talking about, Mario. No, I'm not gonna do that top 10 because there wasn't really that many vehicles that came out in 2021 that were, or 2022 that were, 2021 that were interesting. But in 2022, maybe, or maybe. I'll do it for maybe for 2023 for next year. Thank you, Alessandro. Hey, Barashno, will I ever play the True Crime New York City? Yes, I'll play that one day. But I guess I'll be heading out here, guys. So, thank you guys for, thank you guys for, oh, I'm about to play GTA 4. Can you tell me some advice? Probably don't rush, because GTA 4 is a very much slower paced game, and there's like a lot of harder missions to do, in that one. But I guess I'll be heading out here, guys. Thank you guys for watching the stream and for hanging out, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll have a few videos up for you guys in the weekend, so take care, everyone.